Look at the date. I think this caused COVID. Oh my God. Oh my God. COVID wasn't built in a laboratory as a bioweapon. It just was God's wrath upon Western society due to the metric ton of cringe that we have created. TikTok credit card drama has started a dumb debate.
Back to the drama. Oh, Nick, when are you gonna shave? It looks like you're letting yourself really go. Guys, seriously, I've heard enough of it, okay? Today we are very fortunate on the Green is Not Nick channel to be talking about 2 TikTok dramas. That's right, 2. Oh my gosh, you spoil us. 2 different TikTok dramas that both revolve around some uncomfortable situations in life. The first of which you're probably pretty familiar with. You're out eating with your friends, having a good time, chowing down. Maybe there's some people that you're getting to know, friends of a friend. The check shows up and you guys don't want to make a big hubbub about it. So you decide to take the bullet for the rest of the team and say, hey, I'll cover it on my card and you guys can just pay me back. I can send you the receipt and you can pay for whatever you got. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. No, it's not so nice actually, because the next day, it turns out that one of your friends, someone that you're not even that close with, hasn't paid you back yet. But it's only a day. It's only been a day, so it's fine. What if I told you that not only has it been longer than a day, but it's also a lot more money than you're used to paying for someone else's meal? And that's the situation we found ourselves in with a TikToker by the name of Bria Jones, a pretty popular TikToker on the platform. It doesn't let you open up a new tab on TikTok. You can't right click a link and then be like, oh, I want to go to, no, they don't let you do that. About 500,000 followers, talks about life in the car. But let's see where this story goes. But first, give me 2 seconds to tell you that I have a song, a solo project for Nick Green, myself, in a music video I made for that song that is coming out tomorrow night. The music video will be on YouTube. You can stream the song starting at midnight.
Hashtag ad.
The music video premiere is already up on my other YouTube channel for music stuff. You can click the link in the description and you can have yourself notified so you can watch the music video. I'm excited to finally put this song out. It's been a long time coming. So if you want to support me in my other endeavors, just do that. That would be very nice. Thank you. All right, let's see the drama.
This girl owes me about $240.
Yeah. No, you heard it right. Right out the gates. $240. Where are we getting $240 from? Where are you going out to eat? Do you eat with like the prince of some...
$240 is a big amount of money for a meal per person. Like, that's it's nuts. That's like not even just like let's go Brandon inflation shit. That is such a sizable sum. Like, I've eaten at expensive fucking restaurants, as you guys know, and like a Michelin star meal is probably going to be like around that price point or maybe cheaper still.
Country. I'm not on my game today, guys. I'm sorry.
Even really know her. I'm usually the friend that doesn't mind putting their card down when we go out to eat and stuff. My friends pay me back. We do the Venmo thing, like it's no biggie. Plus, I like to get the credit card points. A friend of a friend was invited to this dinner that I didn't really know, and I did the card thing, and this girl has not paid me back for 6 weeks. Did I get scammed?
So, hold on. My initial question is, how did the bill for one person get to $240? There's some guy in my yard. Are you guys drinking like unicorn piss or something? I mean, I guess so, with alcohol and a bunch of...
Brother, if we're talking $240 per person, okay? If we're talking $240 per person, that's like I don't even know what you're doing. You're doing like a 7-course tasting menu. Like that was preset by the chef, like a Michelin star chef with like, I assume, wine as well. Like, it has to come with like wine pairings for each individual course, because that sounds insane. Like $100 per person is like getting you a pretty solid ass, very decadent meal experience. I'm legitimately thinking about like all the places I've been to in the past year or so with friends and family. And like I talk about the bill when I go to like a really nice restaurant with you guys all the time, and it's rarely that much. It's never been that much. You know what I mean? I genuinely don't get it. And you get Ludwig to pay? Yes. You legitimately stole my joke. Have fun in jail. Thief, what was your joke? A decadent meal 3-head? I didn't even see it because you got fucking Fossabot timed out. That's awesome.
Fancy food, but like for one person. Also, if the bill is that big, wouldn't the restaurant split cards? I feel like
that's so good.
Listen, I'm not like a luxury dine out kind of person, but I'm not going to judge.
A couple of times, and I could tell that she had seen it because it literally tells you when you read something on Instagram. Never. I messaged her on IG a couple of times, and I could tell that she had seen it because
as well as the song cooks, he knows no other chef's name. Wait, what? What do you mean? What's chef's name? I've never talked about chef names. I mean, I have talked about chef names, but what? Which chefs have I talked about?
because it literally tells you when you read something on Instagram.
Ordo?
No response. I texted her once. She replied back and she was like, I'll get it to you tonight. It's been 3 weeks.
So this is the timeline we're looking at. Next morning, didn't get the Venmo. I feel like at the table, you should be getting the Venmo, especially if it's $240. But then she messages a couple times on IG, and then 3 weeks in, the girl finally texts her back and says, I'll get it to you by tonight. Is she working out finances or something? Is she got to move?
Bro, she hit her with a Klarna, dude. She was like, hey, I'm going to make 4 low interest payments to you, okay? Which, by the way, ironically, if you need Klarna for fucking a slice of pizza, you're in trouble. But you probably do need it for this. This is like a fucking college payment, dude. What the hell? $240?
Move some money around to make room to be able to Venmo you. If I owed someone $240, I would rush to get that paid out. I'm not letting myself owe $240 to someone who's a friend of a friend, especially. This isn't even a close friend, and even with a close friend, owing $240 and not paying it up, that's like crazy. But a friend of a friend, yeah. How do you feel that comfortable doing that?
I just keep following up. This is such weird behavior.
And also,
yeah, you got scammed, okay? For the record, you got fucking scammed. Big time, okay? This person was in and out of your life and stole $240 and a decadent experience from you, okay? Yeah, thanks for the fucking meal. See ya never, okay? Smell you later. Bye-bye. That's called art of the deal or art of the steal, okay?
Also, 3 weeks later and not being like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe that I haven't paid you $240 or 3.
How does she feel comfortable paying $240 for someone she doesn't know? I think she explained it, right? In the beginning, she said she likes the credit card deals or whatever. She wants the points. Guess what, dude? Guess what? The other girl was like, oh, you want my points? Yoink. Yeah, you get 2% cash back, okay? Just kidding. You lost $240 of cash back when I took the cash back from you.
3 weeks.
Don't go to dinner, rack up $240 on your bill, and then just not pay someone back for it. Like,
Wait! It's not even per head? She was the one who ran the fucking tab? Okay, you got so hard.
Are you stupid or are you dumb? If you don't have the money for something, then don't rack up the...
Bro, I don't think she's the stupid or dumb person in this situation, okay? I don't think the person who racked up a $240 bill, okay, individually, and then did not pay for it, that's not the dumb guy, okay? She's the smart one at the table. The mutual friend was in on it. They knew this would happen. Yeah, no, that's the perfect job. She's like, listen, I got one more fucking job with me, right? And then after that, I'm out. I'm retiring. And then the friend was like, all right, fucking hell, let's do it. We're going to a fucking decadent Chinese meal. You're going to rack up the fucking tab at $240, and then we're going to eat like fucking gods, yeah? It's a heist.
Bill. I honestly don't even know what to do. And it's not like, oh my gosh, like the end of the world, but it's the principle. Like, I don't even know you like that. Why do you have me holding $240 for you? Like, we are not cool like that. I don't even know what to do at this point other than just like probably accept it.
So we are now in a situation where the question
You know what she needs to fucking do? You know what she needs to do? She needs to call up Billy the fucking butcher, yeah? Some legs are needed. Some legs are looking like they need to be fucking broken. Bring in Hank the Hammer. He loves using fucking Amazon kneecaps, yeah? It's time to fucking break the will of this goddamn fucking thief, yeah? It's time. It's time to fucking do a fucking robbery.
Question is, what do you do here? 6 weeks have passed. I think everyone's answer is, dude, get the money. I'm not just going to eat the cost of $240. And my other question is, Bria Jones has like 500,000 TikTok followers, and her friends definitely at least have her TikTok. So this girl has got to know at this point that everyone knows about what she did. Obviously, we don't know the specific girl, but I do wonder whether or not any drama has come of this. And luckily, I don't have to wonder, because drama did come out of it, and I'm not sure if it's from the girl who owes the money, but people have some pretty opinionated statements about this because of how big this
Someone said Anna Delvey, which is pretty funny.
TikTok got. There were some opinions thrown around that we might have to take a look at. Top comment says your friend needs to reach out to her friend, which I feel like as her friend, I would feel slightly guilty, I guess, on behalf of the mutual friend that owes the money. If I were her friend, I'd be texting my friend and I'd be like, dude, can you pay the money? Don't just let my friend give you $240. And also, if you're splitting up the tab by actual like food and drink specific to each person, which it kind of seems like, because she was like, you don't rack up the bill and owe $240 and then not pay for it. It seems like that girl specifically had $240 on the stuff that she ordered at the restaurant. I mean, the comments kind of say the same thing. Your friend that invited her needs to know. It's like what every comment says. Bria responded to one of these comments and said she's going to talk to her soon. Stay tuned. Okay, so this went from September 2nd to now 3 days ago, which was the 10th. So 8 days had passed. And the original video is not up anymore, but this is wild. She makes a stitch on this video that has like, it only has like 12 likes, but let's at least listen to the beginning of it.
What do you expect her to do? Give you the money the next day like she just has it all? You haven't.
Yeah.
It's a fucking ice, lad. It's ice time. One last fucking job, yeah? One last fucking job. You know it, I know it, we both know it. Hey, Bria Jones, you're going down. You're going fucking down in this robbery. 240 quid is mine in a fucking pocket. We're drinking vino. Expensive champagne. And we're making out like fucking bandits, yeah? You son of a bitch, I mean.
Yes.
Have to wait. And if you can't wait, you just suck it up and you take the gesture. Because you offered it. No one put the gun.
So that stitch seems to insinuate that Bria just offered to pay as like I'll pay for all of your food rather than like I'll cover it, but you guys are going to pay me back. But it's pretty obvious that when someone covers it, and the other girl does know this because she was like, I'll pay you back tonight or whatever, and then didn't pay her for 3 weeks. So there's no question here. Everyone knew that she just paid for the time being and everyone was going to pay for the food. Usually, at least in my case, people will pay back the next day at the latest.
Stitches on the credit card situation are getting so wild. I had to just step in because I think some people don't get what happened. When you go out with multiple friends and you want to be like courteous to the waitress or waiter, instead of having the waitress or waiter split the bill like 8 to 10 different ways if you had a big group dinner, sometimes someone will just step up and put their card down so that it's one bill. In no way is this saying I am a credit card to my friends.
And this kind of clears up one of my earlier questions, which was, wouldn't a restaurant that is that like fancy, that costs that much money, wouldn't they just split the bill normally? Isn't that a normal thing that would happen because people are probably racking up like massive receipts for their orders? But it seems like they did it ahead of time.
I mean, Don't spend it if you can't bear not getting it back. Y'all are being kind of crazy. I mean, I'm joking about the whole like heist thing, but like, no, it is definitely fucked up. Okay? It is 100% fucked up to do that to someone. And she did it. She got away with it. Did you see the recent case of the Brazilian Anna Delwin? There's a Brazilian guy who scammed his way to Dubai. He edited some photo to pretend he was the son of a sheik. Yeah, we watched it on stream. It's not even a recent case. You think discourse people have enough friends to go out with to understand the situation? Come on, obviously they're all confused. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people who like engage in a discourse Twitter or discourse TikTok, you're right, do not have any friends, nor do they go outside. So they're just, they're just talking about how they would react in the situation if they were in it, but like they'll never be in that situation. It's like incels talking about girls, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's not for you, dog. You're never getting pussy. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Stop talking about how women are bitches or whatever. It's not for you, okay? You're not a woman, and you're never going to see a woman. Don't worry about it. You know? It's all theory crafting. Yeah, 100%. Super normal to not split checks at fancy restaurants. I mean, this is 100% a Hasan is out of touch moment for me, because wherever we go, whoever I am out with, unless it's Ludwig, that's the only instance where, I certainly have a different perspective on the matter, but wherever we go, I pay for all of it. The best thing. It's awesome. Take me to Chick-fil-A, commie. Fuck no. A lot of places will not split a check if you have a group that's over like 5 to 6 people. Ludwig is the only guy I will always make pay for everything.
And we're just like, hey, just take the card. Don't worry about it. We'll all deal with it. Which is good and nice and
Please tell me you make Jank pay when you eat together. Fuck no.
good. As long as those 8 to 10 people, like Bria said, actually pay you back. And it seems like they all did, except for one person who owed $240.
Is that just like not a normal thing to do? Like, I've done this so many times with my friends. I don't know why people are yelling at me.
I'm going to be honest with you guys also. I feel like if you're giving a loan to someone, that's not a loan, okay? You just gave them money. At least in my experience. And I'm not just saying that because like, oh, you're rich, it doesn't matter, so people just probably never give it back to you. No. Even when I was fucking broke, like I've never had a situation. I've literally never had a situation where I've like given someone money when they needed it and then had that person be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's your money back. Never. Never, ever in a million fucking years has that ever happened to me, which is why I usually don't even expect it. Out of touch take? That's crazy. Really? Now, this is of course different than like the meal paying situation. This is different than the meal paying situation. I'm talking about like a friend will be like, oh, hey, like, I'm in some tough times. If it's like 20, 30, I don't care. But if it's like $75 plus, nah. Nope. It's partially my fault, I guess, because like I've never been the type of person to like follow I don't know. I've never been the type of person to like follow through, because like that's such an awkward thing to like an awkward conversation to have. Can you imagine? I don't know. I'm a bit of a pushover for sure. There's a fine line between being nice and being a pushover. No, I'm definitely a pushover.
Like, to be clear, I never said my treat, bitches. No, like, it was even discussed at the table. Like, you guys can just Venmo me. So, like, what? I don't know why you guys are yelling.
I mean, again, popular TikTok, you're going to get a lot of different people. Big spectrum of TikTok users who have very interesting opinions. Now, the credit card drama continues, but this is where I want to sort of take a little derail, look at this other drama, and hop back over. It'll be very quick. So I see this TikTok the day after the one she posts about the stitch. We just watched it. And it says, channeling Tube Girl's confidence to get my $240 back. There's a song playing to it. But it's basically just like this kind of video of her doing a sort of thirst trap-esque thing in the car, right? I saw this and I was like, who is Tube Girl? And so there's this girl who the internet has named tube girl whose name is Sabrina, and it says, being Delulu and acting like I'm in a music video every time I'm on the tube.
Why?
Just like the rest of us.
I'm actually very invested. I'm actually scary infected. Was it a meme that you texted?
And this is the video. It's just someone in the subway, in the tube, doing some sort of like thirst trap-esque dance. Thirst trap, like a negative thing to say. I can't really think of another term. I'm not trying to say it in a negative way. And it brings up and stirs up this conversation of, have we become so, you know,
Say it. Say Delulu. That's the term. That's such a weird ass fucking term, dude. This is how I know I'm old. You know what I mean? Delulu. Oh, the girlies are so Delulu. Ay, ay, ay. I'm old. I see that shit and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? You get it? Yeah.
I don't know the word. Delulu. Have we become so Delulu in public with...
Bro, I pre-watch every video that I play on this broadcast, okay? I pre-watch every video I play on this fucking broadcast, just like I pre-watch the top of the hour ad break, and then I tell you that at the top of the hour there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $5 or for free, you know?
With TikTok, did COVID lock us up for so long that people don't even care about filming themselves in public locations anymore? Is it not cringe to you? That's kind of like a big conversation people have around it. But recently with this tube girl, she has inspired, and I think this is a fun thing. I think, honestly, it is kind of, I don't know. I don't see a problem with this. Some people will turn around and be like, oh, it's cringe. There's other people on the subway just trying to like mind their own business. She is kind of minding her own business though. She's just on the other side of the tube. And she has inspired a lot of people to try doing the same thing. Look, this girl says she's channeling tube girl because that's the kind of Delulu confidence we need. And basically it started a trend where people are doing these TikToks on a train full of people on the public transportation. And yes, some people have the same confidence as the tube girl. They're not afraid to do it, but other people are sort of just trying and look, they still feel awkward about it, but they are still there's nobody on that train. But this is good, right? Like people are building up their confidence in front of people to not really care about how other people are going to perceive them. And she's really made a whole name out of herself with this tube girl situation. This girl doesn't care if everyone sees her on the train, and she shouldn't. But there was like kind of a joke where people were like, oh, I wonder what it looks like from the other point of view with this girl doing her little dance by herself. And this is what it looks like. Which honestly, not as bad as you'd expect, right? It's really not as bad as like have you seen that video of Addison Rae like trying to do the TikTok dance and then like a fan comes up to her to ask for a photo and she's like 1 minute and then let me find it. Oh my God, it was at Earth Cafe. Come on.
Can I take a picture with you? Oh yeah, of course. Here, let me do this TikTok really quick. Yeah, I'll get out of it.
That's why you gotta hit the fucking. Okay, let's do it. Whip it out. That's why you gotta hit that every time. Every single person makes fun of me. Guess what, dude? You don't catch me slipping. You understand? Whip it up. Whip it out. We gotta run. Okay, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the date. I think this caused COVID. What? 2/18/20. Oh my God. Oh my God. COVID wasn't built in a Chinese laboratory as a bioweapon. It just purely was God's wrath upon Western society due to the metric ton of cringe that we have created. Like the toxic cringe emanating from this video.
That is awesome. Some people may say that Tube Girl cleared. She dunked on Addison Rae years into the future with this one. But honestly, Addison Rae is kind of...
Do you get self-conscious when you stream IRL? Sometimes. Is it awkward doing IRLs like this? I love your IRL streams, but I feel like it would be such a D-bag walking around with a camera on me. Yeah, that's... Sometimes I do, which is why I have talked about this before. Like, I literally put the camera on myself in order not to fucking film random people. I feel like it's my business. You know what I mean? I don't want to incorporate people into it like that. But usually it's really good if it's like directional. You know what I mean? If we're in Japan, I don't feel self-conscious about it at all because I'm like, one, really excited to experience things, and two, I'm really excited to share those experiences. So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, this is great. I'm a tourist. Yeah.
Become a renaissance man of this kind of stuff. Who else was doing it like her? Who else was telling fans that they just need to wait a second to take a photo so she can do her little dance? Love her new EP, by the way. I think it's great. A lot of the new music coming out, great. Olivia Rodrigo album, great. Tizo Touchdown album.
That's how you know this man is a zoomer. Okay, look at this. Olivia Rodrigo album, great. This is a sentence that like no one over the age of 30 says, okay?
Great. Maybe I'll talk about it more on He Said Us and talk about my favorite songs or something like that. But I think that's awesome. Love the music. Keep it coming, I guess. Who are these guys? What is it? I get a live stream with 8 people.
The way that, yeah, you're structuring information differently. Yeah.
Yeah, you showed me some of that, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch several hundred. I wrote a children's book. The book's
nice.
called Stitchy.
Anyways, this brings us back around to the Bria Jones stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments about Tube Girl. Do you hate her? Do you want to wipe her off the face of the earth? Or do you think she's doing a good job?
At this point, I'm just going to share my favorite stitch of the day.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. You took away her opportunity to pay using credit by...
Now, hold on. Before we do this, I think this guy does have his stitch public still. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. You took away her opportunity to pay using credit by using your credit card, so you became her credit. You also took away her points that she would have earned for paying because you wanted the points. You also took away her ability to defer the payment or make multiple payments, possibly get back actual cash.
Bro really said Klarna. I'm losing it. Okay, I was just joking. But motherfuckers on TikTok have discovered that you can just say unhinged shit. Respect. He hit the Klarna. You know what I mean?
You took away her opportunity to pay the way that she was able to pay. So for you to expect her to be able to instantaneously pay after you interfered in her finances, it's ridiculous.
That is a wild...
Dude, oh God, TikTok is like somehow worse, it seems. Because like they put a face to the fucking reply guy shit. Like on TikTok, you are now more condescending because you can do it with video too. You know what I mean? This was like done on Twitter. This is like Twitter shit. But now you can also stitch a video and be condescending with your fucking whole ass face. So reply guys are unhinged 40-year-olds? Yes.
Take to have. This is how people talk about finances in like high school finance classes where they're like, you have the ability to have this credit and be able to own this and take away this and defer that. It's not really that complicated. Someone pays for you for your meal so you don't have to split the check. They pay you back right away. Even bringing points into this especially is what makes me laugh because points are really like pennies on the dollar. Sometimes a penny on the dollar. Sometimes not even, a lot of times not even a penny on the dollar. You taking away her ability for $240 worth of points is like...
There are so many unhinged TikToks. Had someone tell my boyfriend that he shouldn't tattoo. She shouldn't get a tattoo because he's white and it's appropriation once. Crazy shit like that. Yeah. I mean, I think we are very bored and we're very alienated. We're very isolated, and TikTok and contentious debate gives us like an opportunity to combat that. You know what I mean? For a brief moment and feeling alive, you know? And that's good. That's the good stuff. That's how you do it. That's why people just like argue anything. That's why so many motherfuckers do this in my chat too. Like half the time when a dude comes in here to be like, Hasan, I heard about your takes on Taiwan. You should be murdered. And it's like, you think that motherfucker cares that much? No, he just wants to feel alive. He wants me to yell at him. You know what I mean? He's like, you don't understand. I'm a descendant of Chiang Kai-shek. You know what I mean? Like, I butchered that. Please don't yell at me. It's like, dude, you're like a white dude in Iowa and you fucking watch debate YouTubers. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck? Like, what's going on? Yeah, jank. So that's what it is, which is why, to be fair, like that one makes even a little bit more sense because that's like a contentious field. But these guys do it because they just want to like feel something. They want to feel anything. So they will do this shit with like the dumbest. They'll do this with like the dumbest issues, with the perhaps mathematically crafted dumbest takes you can ever hear in your life. Let's see this one. What, you said conservatives do this too?